Hi, what's up, guys? I'm here because I want to give you guys the updates. It's been 15 days. Today is day 15, and I am down 22, 23 pounds. I'm skidding on a 23-pound ish, but I know it is more. I won't be able to tell until after my time of the month. It's gone. I came on 2 days ago, so there you go. But the good thing about it is I still lost 1.3 on yesterday and zero point 0.8 on today. That is really good news, people. It's really good news because on alternate day fasting, with your time in the month, during the time that you usually gain water weight, you actually can absolutely still lose weight. And I know this to be true because I lost weight when I first did it 5 years ago on my time in the month. So it's happening again. And so it's true. It's definitely true. Um, and it's very exciting news for us, especially for those who are not using any assistance to lose the weight besides different forms of intermittent fasting. For me, I'm just choosing alternate day fasting. And now, even over the weekends, I have chosen to do at least 1 meal a day. I don't know why that looks weird to me. Part of my makeup. And I have chosen to do at least 1 meal a day over the weekend. And that's just to help get me through the weekend. You know, I've been working hard, pushing hard through the week. And I knew it was something weird going on because I felt really hungry during my and usually I know if I'm feeling hungry, I already know what's going on. My time of the month is coming. And so what I was doing was I just drinking extra liquids. And I'm like, something's weird. And of course, you get the tenderness. And so I'm like, okay, I can't be. But I was, and I did 2 days ago. So, but again, 1.3 on yesterday, 0.8 on today, which is totally good. I'm not going up. I'm not going up, and that's good. So it's leaving me between, I'm going to calculate again, but it's between 22 to 23 pounds. And it's on day 15. So that's still really good. I remember the last time I did alternate day fasting 5 years ago. My first month total was I think about 21 pounds for the whole entire month, and I'm on day 15 now. The difference that I can say now is that the only difference I'm doing now is I am doing liquids on my days of fasting, and it's helping me to be more conscious of, or not more hunger conscious. So I really feel like it's just acting as my normal GLP-1 to kind of like subside the extra food hunger so that I can keep going. And that's really good to me. So what I did really is what I came on here for. What I did though for you guys, I had a couple of people asking on TikTok what I was doing because I hadn't posted on TikTok yet what I was doing. I have been posting. I usually post on all my social medias, the Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. I haven't did it right now just because of the time restraint that I'm having. So I only been posting on YouTube, but I still had someone reach out on TikTok because I did post some pictures of where I look smaller. And so, of course, they're going to ask. And I told them, you can go on YouTube because that's where I'm keeping the information for right now. I still have all the videos. I can just upload and say them, put them on TikTok, but just haven't did it right now. But what I wanted to show you guys today was the little guide that I have. But of course, the guide that I have online is the digital copy on the Stand Store. So it's easy download, quick download, and it got some really, really, really good stuff in there. I always, and I don't care, I'm not ashamed about that. I always document my journey. Always. You never know which journey going to actually be the one that hits. So I always documented my journey. I documented my journey over the summer when I lost the 37 pounds with hyperketosis. I documented that as well, and all of that is also on my Stand Store. So my whole journey with hyperketosis, which I also loved. I'll tell you the difference between hyperketosis and the alternate day fasting it's just more prep time with hyperketosis. It's a lot of prep time, but you can lose the weight just as fast. I really love that I was able to keep a good amount of that weight off. But again, when you go back to your normal eating habits, in which I'm in a school system, so not only is it the normal eating habits, it's the stress of everything. So, but I documented the whole journey in a digital outline. Really good stuff. Really easy. One of the things that when I always do that, I always do a really quick, easy read, something that you can follow along. On the first part of it, I got the work. No, my first part of the thing is not the workbook journal. The first thing you're going to get is this. First thing you're going to get is the Releasing the Weight, the Joyful Way. You're going to get that. That's the whole book. I think it's about 14 chapters in there, I think. And so that's telling you from start to finish what I'm doing, the liquids that I'm doing. I'm actually going to go back and enter in a page of showing you exactly what liquids I'm using. I'm going to actually do a photo picture of that. Then you have the workbook journal that's also in the same PDF file. So you have the book, you have the workbook journal, and then you also have the personal blueprint, the alternate day fasting blueprint. You have that section in there as well. It gives you a whole, I think it's a whole month's guide on your ADF journey, your whole month guide. And it also have spaces where you can write in at, almost like a journal. Is that the journal part? No, the journal part is the part where you're able to write in. So the journal part is the part where you'll be able to write in, keep up with what you're doing each day, how you feeling, what's your weak points, what's your strong points. And then on the very end of it, I also have your weekly planner. And guys, because it's a PDF file, you can literally just reprint this page over and over as you need them. And you can keep it in a binder, like pretty much what I have done. I have the little binding machine where you can just bind it all together. And you have your digital download very quickly. So, Releasing the Weight, the Joyful Way. You can get it on my Sand store, and I have it all connected to all of my videos. So, I feel like it's very wonderful because you're getting 4 things in one PDF file. You have 4 different things. You have the book, you have a journal, you have the blueprint, and you also have the weekly planner. That is a lot. That is a lot, and that's good because whenever you're doing your journey, you want to document it. You want to understand what's happening, what's going on, and have everything in there. I'll come back on a little bit later and talk about the different chapters that's in the book and talk about what the breakdown of it is. I made the chapters so quick and easy to read. It's not like long pages where you see the pages, you get sleepy just looking at the pages. No, it's very like printed into just short forms so that you can be like, oh, okay, that's all I need. Blah, 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 blah. It's like that. It's really, really quick. You're fasting every other day, but it's breaking down all these different dynamics. Mindset. It's talking about everything. Your self-image. It's talking about everything. Okay? So I wanted to share that with you guys today. 23 pounds and 15 days. You can do it too. I'm so geeked, y'all. I am so geeked. And I'm going to keep on making progress. Have a beautiful one.